Oh, boy. You want to talk about being late to the party. Holy smokes, man. When did this drop? Yesterday at 10 p.m.? Oh, my God. All right, well, better late than never. I think everyone will forgive me for indulging in Monster Hunter Wilds. So we have the new update notification here for Fire Emblem Heroes. This is for the month of March. Let's go ahead and see what they've got cooking here. Oh, we're getting new ephemera or divine codes. That should be interesting. So the following update will be featured in the 9.3 update. We're getting divine codes level 6 or divine codes part 6. So it's about time we get some more of these divine codes, more things to use our toilet papers on. And of course, the last time they blew us out of the park with giving us rearmed heroes and attuned heroes and stuff. So let's see what we've got here. All right, our first line is Awakening/Engage. We've got the Summer Olivia. We got Bride Lapis. We have Halloween Na. We've got the Ninja Diamant. And then we're ending on Nell, which is pretty cool because Nell literally just came out. She's on a banner right now that, I mean, that was the most recent New Heroes banner, right? So that's interesting. She's got pretty okay fodder. I mean, her weapon's pretty good, especially if you're one of the people running New Year Kana for one of your arena scoring bots. You can go ahead and give some good stuff to her, like Barricade and also Dragon's Roar and the new Fell weapon for dragon types that this Nell has got, which is really good. Also, you can give her High Dragon Wall too, which is great fodder for scoring. So Nell's an awesome manual. Diamant's okay. He does have Boulder, and he's got... which one did he have? I think he has Attack and Defense Spiked Wall, which is also a pretty solid skill, so he's not too shabby for fodder. Na has... what is it? DR Near Save Twin, which is pretty good, which lets you proc Armored Blaze or one of those specials that have True DR twice, which is awesome. Lapis has got, what, Reopening, I think she has. I think she also has Excel, Attack and Speed Excel, so that's already really good. Olivia, though, I don't think she had anything, at least nothing Tier 4. She's got, like, good Tier 3 stuff. Okay, then we have the Fates and Three Houses section. So, starting things off with Leo there. Which Leo is this? I think this is Summer Leo. Well, is there two Summer Leos? I feel like there might be. I actually don't even remember which celebration this Leo is from. He looks like a summer celebration because he's got a mask there. So, Colorless Tome Leo. Okay, then we have Summer Petra, who has Speed and Defense Crux, which is pretty solid. We've got the Ice Tribe Felicia. I don't think she was particularly great for fodder. I think she might have Attack and Defense Excel if she was Cavalry, but that's a unit you probably want to have a copy of because she gives the Null Sea Disrupt support. All right, then we have also... is that Valentine Dimitri already? Wow. Once again, just like we said with Nell, he's already on a banner that's going on right now. So that's pretty recent fodder there. And then we're ending on Arcane Marianne, who's great. She's got a really awesome weapon for fodder. Pretty much the best Arcane Red Tome, Arcane Blut Gang. So, yeah, all pretty good up there. All right, then we have the Path of Radiance path. So, starting things off with a, what was that, Halloween Lethe. Then we have Summer Mia. This Mia is from the same celebration as the Leo, by the way. So, they're both summer, I guess. All right, then we have Edward, who's great because he's got Breath of Life 4, he's got Buffer, and he's got Godlike Reflexes. I don't know why they decided to make Edward just be the god of fodder, but they did. All right, then we have, oh wow, Desert Ike already. Yeah, that's another really good one because he's got some good stuff too. What does he have again? He's got, I think he has Distant Bonus Doubler. He's got the brand new Pulse skill, which I don't remember the exact name of that one, but... basically, anyone who would run Times Pulse 4 would probably just rather run that now. And then he has Lagu's Loyalty. So, yeah, awesome fodder unit there. And then we have Attune Micaiah, who I'm sure a lot of people already decked out with great skills. So, there you go. A free refresh for her, which is going to be epic. All right, then we have the Binding Blazing Sacred Stones section. So, I guess this is just like the Game Boy Advance section. All right, we have Tethys there, the Johanna Tethys. We have Ice Tribe Thea. We've got Winter Femortis, which is great because he's got Shield Fighter, which also leads me to believe they're just about to power creep the hell out of armored units. They don't usually give us anything solid without also there being a caveat involved. So they're going to give us this Shield Fighter manual in here, which you could also chain pretty easily with Attuned Hector if you've got a copy of him. If you were never able to summon Shield Fighter fodder to give him, you could just grab the Femortis in here, give Shield Fighter to your own Attuned Hector, and then pick up the Attuned Hector here and get a refresh on his merges. So, yeah, they set us up pretty well. And, oh wow! Lilina as well. Dude, there's 2 rearmed / attuned heroes on this path. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's the best we've seen so far. That's really good. Okay. And then Lulina's pretty good. She's got Arcane Truthfire, awesome weapon. She has also Sly Mirror, I think it's called. Is it Sly Swift Mirror or just like Sly Mirror? Whatever that one's called, it's a really good skill. I think she also has Occult Strike as well, which is great. So, no complaints here. All right, then we have the Heroes, Genealogy, and Thracia route. I don't know why Heroes would be grouped up with Jugdral. Like, are they supposed to have anything in common? Especially when Mirabilis is the only unit there that's from Heroes. Pretty funny, but okay. All right, so Spring Mirabilis. Then we have, who is that, Safi? Is that Safi? Or is that Ideen? I think it's Safi, right? I believe that's Safi. Safi has green hair. Okay, so her, and then we have Midale. Then we've got... Pajazzi's also from Heroes, so... Oh, another route with 2 attuned / rearmed heroes. That's good. And Pajazzi is also an armored unit, so... I don't know, maybe if you prefer to go for her instead of Hector, you could just give her Shield Fighter and then start passing that out. So, yeah, obviously very good. She also has Attack and Defense Twin Near Save, and I believe she's got Armored Blaze as well. So, really awesome fodder unit there. And then Bridget, who's great as well. She's got an attuned skill too. She has attuned tempo. Not that that's particularly useful though. I mean, if you really want tempo that badly, there's a Sacred Seal of it now. But I guess if you want to get it as an Echo skill, you could go for her. Okay, and then on the final path here, we have Heroes, Mystery, and Echoes. So we've got Mycin to start us off, followed by Nerthus. I believe that's Summer Nerthus, because the mythic one is blue, right? This one is green, so that's Summer Nerthus. Then we've got Malice, and then we have New Year Hresvelger, and then Attuned Sheeta. Attuned Sheeta is a crazy one, because she's one that I'm sure a lot of people have built. She's still a really solid unit to this day. If you give her Null Sea Echo, or... Null Sea Echo from Temera. Or not Temera. Who was it that had Null Sea Echo again? I think it was Erica, right? Yeah, if you give Sheeta that, then she can be a pretty good Omni-Tank. So, yeah, wow. Pretty awesome fodder. Can't complain at all. They gave us the goods once again. And some of these paths, the Sacred Stones Blazing Binding path and the Heroes Genealogy and Thracia path both have 2 attuned / arcane heroes. So, just more value to those paths. Okay, then here they're just explaining that you can double dip. If you want to use your level 6 divine codes to use on level 5, if you haven't cleared up those paths, you could go ahead and do that. Although, I mean, clearly the value up here is going to be way better than it is down there. So you probably want to prioritize using your divine code 6s over here. Okay, then we're getting remixes too. So we have Legendary Sheeta, and we also have Mythic Elimine. So let's take a look at their remixes. Alright, Faithful Loyalty 2. If armor or cavalry foe initiates combat, unit can counterattack before foe's first attack. Inflicts attack speed and defense -5 on the foe. Neutralize effects that guarantee foe's follow-up attacks and prevent units' follow-up attacks. And also, if foe is armor or cavalry, reduce damage from foe's attacks by X, including on AoEs, where X is the highest total bonuses among unit and allies in 2 spaces. Oh, wow. That is straight out of Attuned Sheeta. And then also, if the foe is not armor or cavalry, reduce damage from foe's first attack by 40% of X on their first attack and brave attack. So, wow, even if she's not fighting armor or cavalry, she still gets a little bit of it. Not at full potency, but just 40%, but that's still pretty good. Alright, then she also, after combat, recovers 7 HP and gives herself the Vantage status effect, which Also allows her to get vantage against non-infantry, or rather non-armor and non-cavalry types. So just giving her more ways to deal with those types of enemies. And her brand new passive is going to be Attack and Speed Rain Snap, which is pretty solid. I mean, it's lost a little bit of value considering we've got some crazy other ways to gain movement, like the Sigurd Ring or the Celica Ring, or you could just attack from a mile away with the Lin Ring, or the Soaring Guidance, Soaring Echo, stuff like that. So there's just better ways to get bonus mobility now. But it's still solid. Like, Attack and Speed Rain Snap, still not the worst. Okay, and then for Elimine, we're getting Speed and Res Discord as her new B skill, which is pretty good, because this unit wants to just stand there and stack res. You want her res to be really good so she can hit people with False Start. And then Speed and Res Discord is just going to add some more debuffing to the enemies. So that makes good sense for her. Also, it's a pretty good passive. Alright, and then Holy Ground Plus for allies in 3 spaces of unit. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by 30%. Grants defense and res up 5. Reduce damage from foes' first attack by 7 on their brave attack and first attack. And also grants special cooldown count -1 to ally before the foe's first attack. Oh, that helps you charge into your special if you got something like Godlike Reflexes or Pavis or Aegis or whatever. So could lessen the need for the Marth Ring if you're running a shield fighter build on somebody. Okay, then also if unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed and res up 5 to unit. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by 30%. Reduce damage from foes' first attack by 7 on their brave attack and first attack. And also gives her the -1 before her first attack. So she gets the cooldown offensively while the allies get it defensively. And then also calculates damage from staff like other weapons. Oh. So they just tossed Wrathful Staff in there. I was going to say you could just run like Sway Attack Speed or Sway Attack Res on her to keep her B skill over here and then run Wrathful Staff somewhere else. But they got us covered. We don't even need to do that. So going to be very interesting, of course, to see how they're going to buff False Start. Now, False Start is a very powerful status effect. It's just that it's very limited in how it works. Like, you got to line up in the same column. You got to win a res check and, like, all that stuff. And it's also stopped by King Freyr. However, I feel like if this worked in Summoner Duels, this would actually be pretty insane. They specifically made it that it didn't work in Summoner Duels when she came out. But maybe they'll have a change of heart now, considering they've already had a change of heart on a bunch of other stuff. Like Canto Control, for example. Like, who needs Canto Control? Just let people Canto, whatever. So maybe they'll just let her False Start whoever she wants in any mode. We'll see. Alright, so there we go with the remixes. Now we have the ephemera codes over here. So we're getting Galzus, who they really just neutered prior to him having any hope of being good. This is one of those demotes where they just gave him, like, random stuff. He doesn't have anything crazy in terms of fodder, and then they just gave him a non-preference weapon, inheritable. Why, may I ask? Like, what is the purpose of releasing a 5-star and just making him dead on arrival? You're only hurting Galzus fans by doing that. Like, the people who would have summoned for him are less likely to do that if he's not good. So they might as well, like, every unit they release, they might as well just make him good, give him a preference weapon, right? I don't know. I don't understand. They did that with a couple of other units, but hopefully they just never do that again. Alright, then we also have the Bunny Bernie there. Alright, can't remember what her fodder was. She might have had, like, attack and speed push 4. Because back then, that was the ace skill of choice. I don't remember, though. She might have a different ace skill. I don't remember. I think she has escape route 4, though, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's not too shabby. Alright, then for the 4 stars, we've got Roy, we got Naui, we got Norn, we got Kagetsu. Oh, Kagetsu's pretty cool. And then we have the Ice Tribe Nils there for the Tempest Trial Manual. Okay. Alright, yeah, I mean, Kagetsu's, he's probably not that good right now, but when he came out, he was pretty solid as a demote merge project, but I don't even know if any merge project besides Marnie is, or like Marnie and Pinette pretty much. I don't think any of them are really worth building up. Well, there are a couple other ones that I forgot, like New Year, Ector Deer, he's pretty good too. But the banner demotes, like the ones that come out on the banner as 3 stars and 4 stars, those are pretty dead in the water right now. All right, and then these are going to be the characters getting refined. So we have the Ninja Levitain, which, I mean, she's got one of my favorite arts in the game, so that's pretty cool. All right, then we have Sarah, who also was pretty interesting for a little bit when she came out. We'll see. Like, let's see what they give her for the refine. Because staff units have been in a pretty hot spot right now with all the good stuff they've been getting, like Ice Lock and Sway and so on. All right, then we got Orson, who's going to be our GHB refine. A lot of people like Orson, so hopefully he gets something good. All right, then, of course, Elimine and Sheeta. And then we have the regular... Who's that? Ingrid? Regular Ingrid. Oh, it looks like they're giving her... Or she already had Lewin, right? So maybe they'll give her similar stuff to what Arcane Lewin does. And then we have Azel. Okay, is Azel going to end up getting the treatment that, what's his face got? That Ronan got? Or is he going to get the treatment that Asbel got? Your guess is as good as mine. I've got no idea. For some reason, Ronan won the lottery and Asbel did not. So we'll see what they do for him. Okay, we've got a new Memento event here. Alphonse and Kieran, I guess they're going to push the red button and see what happens. That doesn't seem pretty good. That reminds me of Dexter's Lab. Remember when Dee Dee would always press the red button and then shit would just blow up? That's probably what's about to happen here. Okay, then we have updates to Aether Raids. So the Bolt Tower is getting upgraded again. You know what really needs an upgrade in Aether Raids? How about the Hex Trap? Like, can we get the Hex Trap up to 70 HP, please? You know how big of a difference that would make? Because right now, the Hex Trap is so useless. Because it's way too easy to get over 65 HP. And it's not like it would be broken or anything, because we've got a bunch of Tier 4 disarm trap skills that make it so much easier to just bait out the Hex Trap. So... right now, the only thing that would matter is them giving us an upgrade to the Hex Trap. That's the most important thing. The Bolt Tower, who the hell cares? All right, then the Aether Resorts being updated. We're getting 2 songs, Queen Alincia, and then also an Everyday Sort of Day from Engage. I don't know which one that is, but I think I know which one Queen Alincia is. I think that's Alincia's theme from Radiant Dawn, right? Okay. Then we're getting an update to Summoner Duels, more favor level, whatever. Getting 2 characters added to the Heroic Rails, Chulane and Saber. Yeah, unfortunately not too great, but Saber does have Johanna Lance, which is a pretty good inheritable weapon. So that could definitely come in handy. And then another change here, a bug allowing AI units afflicted with the Isolation status effect to activate the assist skill Ice Lock will be fixed. Oh, really? I actually didn't even know that. Mainly because Isolation is one of the most underused status effects, even though it's really powerful. I mean, dude, you pop Isolation in SD. That shit is damn near a win condition. Like, if you're running Duo Hilda or the Duo Mark, and you just pop their Duo skill and hit the entire enemy team with Isolation, that's like game-winning stuff right there. That's so hard to come back from, not being able to use assists. So, hopefully we get more units that can do Isolation. Okay, when a unit is afflicted with Isolation, that unit cannot use or be the target of assists. However, we confirmed a bug that allows AI units to activate the assist skill Ice Lock when the AI units are afflicted with this status. Okay, so it's not really in PvP. This is only the AI that's able to do this. Maybe it could matter if you set up a Aether Raids defense team with Ice Lock, and then the AI is going to be able to use it on your defense team. But as far as like PvP, like Summoner Duels and stuff, this doesn't seem like a big issue. All right, also after the update, AI units afflicted with Isolation will not be able to activate the Ice Lock assist skill. All right, makes sense. The appearance of accessories Uncanny Crown and Uncanny Crown EX will be adjusted. A portion of the graphics for Hero's Journey will be adjusted, and that's pretty much it. All right, so there you guys have it. It would have been nice to get an update on the survey that they did. If they wanted to like respond to the survey and give us like examples of some of the feedback that they got and what they're going to actually make good on. I would have liked to see that in here. Maybe that'll be some separate thing that they do if they want to talk about the survey. But we'll see. All right, so that's going to wrap us up for this one, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the coverage on all of this. quite a lot going on, but I'm just going to crawl back into my hole now and go play some more Monster Hunter Wilds. So take care, everybody, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.